Continuing with our sessions for the Trailblazers Conclave, first day, the second half promises to be equally interesting and fascinating. We have some fantastic sessions lined up, the first one being the one on Paralympics and chasing the Paralympics dream. In the recently concluded World Championship, we've had multiple gold medalists. Krishna Nagar, Suhas Yathiraj, Pramod Bhagat, all of them winning gold medals. We have all of them, along with Manasi Joshi and their coach Gaurav Khanna, together joined by a very special guest, British High Commissioner in India, Christina Scott, as part of this particular session. Then we have a session on new narratives in sport. We have the Rugby Story, which will be fronted by Rahul Bose. There will be a session subsequently on Indian football, where we have coach Igor Stimac. We also have a fascinating session on hockey, which we call Hockey on the Podium. And this particular session, we have PR Srijesh, Savita Punia, Viren Raskina, and Amit Rohidas, India's first usher. The idea, as you can see, is to celebrate diversity. The idea is to celebrate every sport. So while we have Rahul Bose for rugby, we have Srijesh, Amit Rohidas, Savita Punia and Viren Raskina for hockey. We have Igor Stimac and Kalyan Chaube for football. We have Saurav Ganguly for cricket. We have Saurav Ghoshal for squash. We have Joshna Chinappa for squash. So the idea is to celebrate every sport. Now, this is day one. As we move into day two, which I will detail out tomorrow, there will be sessions on chess, there will be sessions on shooting, there will be sessions on tennis and boxing, there will be sessions on pressure, there will be sessions on the sporting ecosystem and the Odisha story. So as you can understand, Trailblazers Conclave 2.0 is by far the biggest assemblage of sports stars in India. Again, to just recap, post-lunch, we start with a session on the Paralympic Games. Thereafter, we move into the new sports narratives like rugby and squash, Rahul Bose and Saurav Ghoshal along with corporates. Then we do Indian football. Then we also do Indian hockey with Hockey on the Podium with three of our legends in PR Srijesh, Amit Rohidas and Savita Punia, joined by legend and former captain Viren Raskina. That will sum up day one. And post that, while people take a tea coffee break and refresh themselves, we will convene again an hour and a half later at 7 p.m. for a fascinating concert. The confluence of sport and music, the coming together of sport and music with Bikram Ghosh. Maestro Bikram Ghosh and his troupe to perform Shadhana, which he is specially curating for the Trailblazers 2.0 Conclave. The entire troupe will perform for an hour between 7 and 8, and then we have a gala dinner between 8 and 10. That concludes day one at the Trailblazers Conclave. As I said yesterday, if you've got your entries and invites, this is the place to be if you're a sports lover. And if you haven't, then just join us on every Revsportz platform where the live telecast will be, our YouTube channel, our Facebook platform, X, and of course Instagram, and follow our website for live updates for the Trailblazers Conclave in Kolkata on the 7th and the 8th of March. The very best of Indian sport and beyond will be joining us for India's biggest sports conclave.